paid them off when they came to it.
I don't know what.
You're the town clerk, right? Bonnie Mallon?
She's my aunt.
Oh, I'm sorry, your aunt. Whichever, you all are related. I'm just curious because the code officer obviously didn't go to code school and is afraid to actually do his job. And you know what this is gonna do? This is gonna cost you a lawsuit. You know why? Because 75% of the places in this town is full of black mold. You're in one right now. If you want a lawsuit, then go right ahead, because I can tell you what is going to happen to Mr. Code Officer, because it's been years and years and years that there's been a problem with your code officers here, and we know it. And all of the paperwork that, what does this say? That the paperwork from the county clerk and the town clerk, they're going to get that so then they can take our houses and destroy them or whatever. They lost all that. We came here looking for it. Guess what? We had to make our own paper trail.
Is somebody trying to tear your house down?
Oh, it's gonna be tore down. And there's gonna be a big, big lawsuit. And anyone that's involved,
Hold on.
since all of you are related,
Hold on.
is gonna end up in an orange jumpsuit by the time I'm done.
I hear what you're saying. but-
You're not hearing what I'm saying, obviously.
But I don't know how it involves any town board member to the sale of your house from.
It doesn't
somebody sold your house. It has nothing to do with
Her
the town. I'm
aunt
not trying to
was
argue with you.
involved. The
You
code
just-
officer that was here in 2022 was involved. The person who was the code officer in 2019 when the house was sold was involved. She's lost all the paperwork. And your little code enforcement officer now is so afraid to come out.
All right, and
But
Brandon-
he's,
Brandon hasn't got back to you?
oh no, not at all. Not once. Don't lie, because you know damn well he hasn't. You work right with him. You work right with him. I don't care if you think I'm rude, I'm truthful. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I hate it for
You're
you.
accusing me of purposely losing paper.
You did.
We can.
And it's legal documents, so I hope that you enjoy orange.
I do.
Good, I'm glad, because that's where you're headed.
Can I say something?
Sure.
I would say that has, how Brandon's gotta get a hold of her, you work it out with Brandon, that's Brandon's. where he's-
Brandon obviously didn't go to school, or he's getting a payout,
Brandon's certified
just like the
state
last one did.
And is the second in command code officer for the city of Elmira, so I.
Wait a
think he's
minute,
pretty
whoa,
well-
whoa, wait a minute. Who is the code officer here that got in trouble and got kicked out of here? Because you know how many houses?
TJ Swarto.
Okay, so how many?
And he
How-
defrauded the public of Benetton, he defrauded the taxpayers.
So
and that's
how
why he
many
was let go.
homes did he approve building and construction and remodeling in his time in office? Because every single one of those houses needs to be checked. And you guys should have to pay for the repairs.
We did have to go through, well, he charged us a lot of money for his mistakes.
Really? Because
We went
ours
through-
is 200 to
through state
300,000. And you know what it cost Scott Rodman? It cost him his uncle.
I don't know if you know.
You don't know what I mean?
No.
You know Rodman's house that got demolished? You know why? For black mold, for the same reason.
All right, so is that?
And
is that
every
a town
single-
board- Is that a town
Every,
issue? or is that
it is a
individual?
town issue.
So how is it a town issue? I can't.
Do you
I'm
guys,
trying to figure
do
it
you
out.
guys have the code officer on your town board?
Yeah, but.
Okay then,
is
it
he
sounds like
supposed
it's a
to go
town
into
issue.
everybody's house and look for black mold and say,
No,
hey,
that's
look
not
for
what
black
I'm
mold?
saying.
Well, I don't know how.
What I am saying
I'm trying
is,
to get to
if
where
he,
It's the problem of the town board or the town, it's a town issue.
how many of you folks have black mold in your house? How many of you have a runny nose every day, a headache,
I'm
nausea?
on your side on that. but
You're
I'm trying
not.
to- I am. I feel bad that you're in the situation you are, but I'm trying to.
It's
determine
not
how
just
it's a
me,
town
that's
board
what
issue.
I am saying. And what I'm telling you is you're proposing this, or he's proposing this to cover his ass, not to help us. This is a CYA and it's gonna get you guys in a lot of trouble and you're gonna end up bankrupt.
How about we talk to Brandon and we figure it out from there?
How about we do that?
So you're, if I understand what you're saying, all this issues that you're complaining about.
It's not about just my house. This is about everybody that lives in this valley.
Right, but you're saying the issues goes back several years.
Oh, it goes back many, many years.
Because all what we were making the comment about with Mr. Swardoff, when he was the code officer, he failed to keep the certification and all
He wasn't.
Oh, no, he took payouts. That man took payouts and didn't approve anything.
So any of the building permits that he issued during that yearly time frame, and I think there was 60 of them, we had to go back through and we hired a deputy code officer to go back through, because they had to go back to the residents and go back through and inspect the houses.
Okay, and what year was that?
Pardon?
What year was that?
Got a couple
So
of
it was
years.
2020. The 2020 is when the incident became prevalent, the movement.
So who was in 2022? Because he's just as guilty, because that's when the work was supposedly done. The most recent work.
Work what, in your house?
We've got the
Yeah.
folders- We've got the folders down in the cellar on the table.
Yeah, after TJ, it was Rich Leclerc, and then after TJ, it was Rich Leclerc.
And after it was Rich McLean, after
What
TJ.
kind of work was done in the house?
Oh, it's completely remodeled. Ask her. She knows.
Okay.
I don't know what house we're talking
It's
about.
Rita Grover's, I think.
reading.
Yes, Rita's.
I mean, I was in that house and it looked fine to me.
Really?
Wow, damn.
Why don't you come
Fucking
over
made that off
after
the top
here
of
and
his
you
head,
can
didn't
take
he?
a look for yourself? And you tell me what's code enforced and what isn't. Because I can tell you, they just passed it and said the GFI outlets around the sink, everything is hot in that house. Every outlet. There's black mold everywhere.
Really?
Yes, everywhere.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
You don't? Why don't you come over and take a look?
Yeah.
But I remember talking to you folks, last month you bought it off, it wasn't off Bonnie, you bought it off,
Bunny paid the Danforths off. We already know that. We already know the whole deal.
So was, he thinks we're gonna have to drag it. He was apprentice of the carpenters union, one representative.
And he should lose his license.
Who?
The
Taylor
apprentice.
Danforth.
The apprentice, he should lose his license?
Yeah,
Yes, he
he's
should.
a fucking
He
carpenter.
should never be working in carpentry ever again.
Okay. I just saying, I knew him, and I knew who lived there, and I talked to you folks, and we talked about it, and you never brought that up to me last month.
Why would I bring it up to you? I didn't know you. I don't know you.
I introduced myself,
Uh,
town council.
yeah,
I welcomed
and-
you to the town,
and-
You told me where you lived, and I just was being cordial and nice.
Okay, and why do I need to give you that information?
I don't know, I could have been maybe helpful ahead of time.
Really? You know what's helpful? Because this is gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And
Okay.
bite your code enforcement officer in the ass, because he's the one that drew it up. But anyways,
I get you, right, I get you.
you're not getting me.
You're right, But since you scratched the surface of.
Yeah, let's
former code
scratch it.
officers, So, yes, TJ Swartout was the code officer here. TJ Swartout, passed himself off to us as a, certified code officer, which he was found not to be. And the state come in and, put us under audit, and, we had to work with the state. And we also have had TJ investigated by the state police for other things that didn't come, that were fraudulent based off, that didn't.
But that was in
weren't true.
2020, and
So-
2022 was when this work was
And then we
done.
went to Rich Leclerc after that.
Okay, so he
But
wasn't,
We had to let TJ go for some of his actions as a code officer, but other things that were, said that he'd done, that we had investigated, and they were found untrue. But the truth was that he, did not tell the truth to the town about his code certification, and maintained his code certifications, got the town and the taxpayers in trouble, and, basically, and we had to let him go because of that.
okay, well, I'm telling you, you're about ready to get in trouble again.
Okay, well, we'll address, when it gets there, we'll figure it out,
Sounds good.
So I understand what you're saying, and, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and we'll work it all out however we can.
Mm-hmm. You sure will.
Okay, new business, local law number 2 of 25. Well, that's this thing, you just wanna review it.
I just want that.
Okay. Transfer Friday, July 22nd.
Totally push it. Oh, wait a minute.
I guess we already signed